Hey guys, welcome back to Mom. Can I have another $1? We're still playing House of the Dead.
How much more can there
This
be?
lip sync. It's just they just made his mouth open and close completely.
What?
No nuance. It's like a Muppet.
How many episodes could there possibly be?
Where'd everyone go?
I don't know.
I'm still here.
Why do they even bother programming stuff this late into an arcade game? No one in real life is ever gonna get this far. How many dollars have you spent, Kyle? Like 40?
Yeah, no, there was 13 coins in, I think, originally.
Well, that would be a lot less than $40.
I think the idea is to get you intrigued enough that you might want to play all the way through to the end.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
And yeah, this was something that was more reasonable in the era of the first game.
Yeah.
Because actually, me and a friend beat the first game on a combined effort of $1.50 at one point.
Oh, that's fucked.
It really was not that hard.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of the older
something
games,
like this where you're taking a lot of damage. I just don't think anybody, especially nowadays, when you're going to think about it a lot more, and there's also a chance that it could be ported to PC or something, you're really not going to think that it's worth it to blow $12 in quarters to see the end of the fourth House of the Dead game.
Think about it, though. Like, would you rather pay $12 to beat House of the Dead, or would you rather pay $30 to own it forever and fucking hate yourself?
Neither.
Yeah, that's the answer I was going to go
Because
with.
I could probably pay $30 or $12 and get a game that is better than this.
Or you could probably just, for free, watch a couple of jackasses do a Let's Play of the entire thing on the internet without having to sacrifice a single penny of your hard-earned
And then go,
money.
wow, I didn't know there was a House of the Dead 4.
Wow,
they
I
did
can't
3
believe these
episodes of
fucking
this?
assholes are talking about Mr. Dink's bladder turning into gold.
Yeah, so there is that element, is you get what you pay for, which might just happen to be piss.
That's the pull quote on any of our products. You get what you pay for.
And it's just piss. What the fuck?
On the other hand, I only ever paid $15 for the last psychiatrist, and I wasn't required to. Ew, he has prehensile tits.
Did you say prehensile tits?
I sure did.
It's turned into Fist of the North Star. Just a 14-foot tall fat guy, invulnerable
Oh my god.
to even bullets.
I don't know if I'm
This is typical Boston traffic, though.
Getting crushed by zombie taint.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like.
Which is why Keith left. God
I
damn.
left because I couldn't abide the
Because
zombie
he had
thing.
flashbacks.
I'll take my chances in Florida.
Where do you find a giant pair of amorphous jeans? That's what I want to know.
They're very stretchy.
These cowards couldn't even render an alien blob monster's ass. They could have just made his dick look like an amorphous blob. No one would have to know.
Yeah, it could be like
I wonder if you were supposed to be able to beat that thing in the short time that you spent with it.
maybe like the game is probably just like they really suck.
Lots of questions with no satisfying answers. Oh, fuck.
I'm not doing shit
This
to
is
this guy.
10 hours of
Yeah.
House of the Dead 5.
I mean, it tells you to shoot him in the face, but you have actually hit him in the face a little bit, and it really has not done anything.
I don't understand why on the one end it says boss life and on the other end of the bar it says cancel. Unless that's the objective. I don't know.
Canceled life.
Yeah.
Cancel the boss's life.
Cancel.
You're canceled, fucker. Oh,
I did it. I beat the game. I beat him.
hooray.
Abortion is the real cancel culture.
Oh.
That was just fucking cartoonish.
It's ironic that he had all the time in the world.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy a new
Did
clock.
he say take a piss, buddy?
Temper this, buddy.
Piss up a rope, asshole.
Take a piss, buddy. Like take a bow, but like take a piss.
What are you taking the piss, mate?
That's a way to tell someone they're done. Take a piss, friend.
So, was that Lawton and it was just poetic justice by having a giant clock on him?
Speaking of jokes that no one in the entire world could possibly get,
I got a chuckle out of you.
I mean, I'm no one. You thought Mr. Dink kissing gold was esoteric. At least it's recent.
At least it has some sort of roots in a cultural touchstone.
Culture.
Kate, don't give up.
Yes, like a petri dish.
Yes.
Uh-oh, new message.
My dear.
What is this? The guy from Bubba Hotep? Oh, his
Bruce
name is
Campbell?
Goldman.
Yes.
That's kind of a weird coincidence.
That is a weird coincidence. Oh, good. The game will just kill me if I don't beat it in an hour. So if we don't fucking finish this within an hour, fuck.
He used his powers
that's
to
neat.
stop being Piss Man. Oh, what if he turns into Piss Man when you defeat him at the end? Oh, that'll be eerie. I'm officially gonna believe in ghosts if that happens.
You heard it here. Canonized. Keith will start believing in ghosts.
I'll believe in like
The most awkward threat I've ever heard.
Did we talk about the quantum theory on the show, or was it
yeah,
just
we
me and
definitely
you?
did. The totem pole quantum like signal boosters. Oh yeah.
Like how
Oh yeah.
in every reality except for the one that we're currently in, Nick
Oh,
is a totem
yeah.
pole. Okay.
Oh
Anyways.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Long-term viewers of this show know all about how totem poles work.
It's just a left turn on the many worlds interpretation.
What are the horoscopes? I'll believe in those too. We have this show will have turned out to be a very long, prolix horoscope. But one thing you can't accuse us of doing is cold reading, because cold reading is like what we do is hot reading. If cold reading is like saying stuff that's vague enough to be able to apply to anybody, we do something that's so specific that it could apply to nobody.
Why am I fighting Nazis? Where did these fucking Nazis come
Well, why
from?
wouldn't you?
They look more like valets.
Oh, you think so?
Sure. I would not have said it if I didn't think so.
Huh.
That's a good point. Nick brings
my
up a good
fuck.
point, Kyle. I think you better apologize. To the audience, I mean.
Uh-oh.
Well, we always owe an apology
insight.
to the audience.
Apologize to the computer processor for dedicating thousands of bits to that fucking redundant bit of exchange you just took us through. Like a tour guide who's drunk and forgets to put a blank in the pistol on the little riverboat ride.
And just points at our child and says, "It's fine."
Well, he points it at the mechanical snake, and there's like a 45 caliber live ass round in there, and it just makes a deafening report. And it blasts back so hard that it shatters his wrist. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Okay, you damaged.
Yeah.
You destroyed the
It
snake
hurts
robot.
his hand, and it doesn't like completely destroy it, but it does bust a servo right out of the jaw, so the mouth won't move anymore.
You permanently broke our snake. You broke your jaw. You don't have health insurance, so you're not driving our boat again anytime soon. And you scared the fuck out of several families and a little boy. You are fired.
What, I
See?
don't get like
Before you went down that road, I was picturing it like
down that river.
Down that river, of course. I was picturing it like when he doesn't have a blank in the gun, he goes to point and click, and there's no smoke, there's no report of gunfire. There's just the hammer dry firing, and the snake recoils anyway. And he's like, that was a close one, and that is when the veil of mysticism is pulled from over a child's eyes, and innocence is lost.
The birthday boy starts crying.
Yeah,
The mom just starts trying to calm him down. There was no gun. There wasn't anything in that gun.
Yeah, the sense of fun and adventure is dead.
Mr.
That
Smith,
kid
you
will-
broke
that kid will be able
kayfabe.
Yeah, that
of-
kid will be able to pinpoint the day that fun died.
I remember when my mom took me to have fun, and I watched a man fire an empty gun.
The Joe's Crab Shack Jungle Adventure.
He's at his therapist trying to describe what killed his aspirations in
He
life.
just pointed an empty gun at a mechanical snake
And then
and pulled the trigger, and that's when I realized all of this was bullshit. everything was bullshit.
Looks like you're the one who failed the test.
Like, that was it. That was the moment. All right.
Yep.
You got your goat,
Yeah,
bitch.
pretty much. Oh, nice, you're dead.
I hope so.
You killed that monster and it exploded and got you good.
Now I gotta go kill the gold man.
What are we talking
Oh,
about?
what? Now we're gonna go back into the
Fine.
past? Holy shit,
Oh,
this game ain't never gonna end.
Oh fuck.
All right, maybe we should.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh no.
Chapter
oh,
4, Chapter 2. Wait. Oh no.
This looks
is,
like the end.
This is
it
possibly the
conflated all of the chapters. That's a very
Whoa.
end game kind of shtick.
They
possibly.
just kind of threw that shit in your face, like Tesla coil wielding robot.
Started back in the year 2000.
Wait. We're going back to the year 2000. Why?
The year 2000. Back,
Things were easier back then.
they only had single core processors, but it was before 9/11 ruined everything.
You could go visit. You could say goodbye to your family.
You could get on an airplane, and democracy wasn't actively in its last death throes. You know, you could pretend like it was going to be okay still.
Yeah, it was just hot off the heels of the 90s where everything was possible.
Sega Dreamcast was still out.
He takes a walk around and he just reminisces about all the things that to him are like distant memories, but now it's like they're fresh and new all over again. All the music he used to listen to, all the stuff he used to watch on TV, and he spends a little bit of time just hanging around and enjoying that he got to go back. And then he starts thinking about what the future turns into, and cut to him just hanging around in one of the twin towers, just waiting. And as the plane comes closer, he cracks a little grin and closes his eyes.
Well, jeepers, Nick. I mean, damn.
We were trying to talk about
for
how
all my ass's piss I do, I've never gotten anyone into fondly participating in 9/11.
Well, because he knows that it means that he does not have to see the dog shit future that we get from that day
Well,
forward.
geez, Nick, he doesn't. I mean, PlayStation 4 is pretty cool.
I'd like to see you pitch that. I'd like to see you pitch that film where like you go in there and then you're like, yeah, and then it ends with him.
Yeah.
Wasn't there actually?
So it's a time travel film. There's a whole lot of stuff in the middle, but here's the big kicker. At the end, he willingly dies at 9/11. And everyone in the room is just like slack-jawed.
Yeah,
Why
Like,
did you
what?
say it in a Mr. Dink voice?
Well,
You lapsed.
I didn't, but
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
maybe
said it in
I'm
his
just
regular
going
voice.
but that would make it better. But get this. At the very end, he dies in 9/11.
Did 9/11 happen in the Doug universe?
Did 9/11 happen in
shit.
all the cartoon universes? Is the better question.
That does remind me about the time when we sat around on the ops floor and we tried to suss out whether or not the Jetsons would have witnessed 9/11.
Yeah, except the airplanes went.
Oh, no, because that's what it was, because I don't know exactly how it landed on this, but somebody was saying, Jane, get me off this crazy thing! And then smash cut to one of the jets hitting.
Oh my God.
And then we started saying, like, wait, would George Jetson have been alive to, like, see 9/11? And then we did some dumb research to determine what year is the Jetsons
It's in
universe
2000,
supposed to, like, take place in. And I think we learned that no, he would not have been there, but maybe it would have been in his history books.
Well,
wait, what year does it take place in? I always.
You're thinking of it because it was in Birdman, Attorney at Law. I don't know if the actual show ever. Well, you know, I don't know shit about the Jetsons, and I'm happy to keep it that way. What are we talking about here? Point is, Kyle, we're just trying to imagine George Jetson being affected by 9/11.
Dying in 9/11.
We're not here to canonize anything serious. It'd be funny if
Yeah.
if George Jetson's wife, whatever, Jane,
Yeah.
okay, Jane and Rosie end up doing their voices for a StoryCorps cartoon. Gentle strumming acoustic guitar, and then it's like, Mr. J was always a hard worker, and then we got that call. All he said was, Jane, get me off this crazy thing.
And the line went dead.
And that was
that was
that's
the
all
last
there
I ever heard
was.
from him.
That's when my husband died. I hope.
And then Elroy is like in his 40s, and he's just like all slovenly. It's all fucked up because he never recovered.
Oh man, there is a good chance that somebody listening to this right now probably was actually affected by 9/11.
Well, you say good chance, but I mean statistically, no.
Statistically.
I mean, Kyle, everyone in the entire world was affected by 9/11. I know what you mean,
Yeah.
but I'm going to deliberately misinterpret it to be a fucker.
I am unaffected
If we,
by the life around me.
other than having to take my fucking shoes off every time I go on an airplane in this country, it had absolutely no impact on me.
or rather to say that I am disaffected.
Yeah.
The disaffected youth. Well, anyway, well, let's even the score anyway. What if Fred Flintstone thwarted a bombing at the Olympics and was smeared by the Stone Age media? And it ruined his life.
Fuck, what was that movie that they came out with recently? It was the guy who claimed to have found a bomb that was, and I think it was at the Olympics, like in Atlanta or something. But then it turned out that he planted it to make himself look like a hero.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe that happened, but I'm talking about a different, an actual security guard actually did find and thwart a bombing, but then like the news hoaxed him and like ran his name as the bombing suspect, and it ruined his life.
Jesus.
And that's what you get.
Well, I didn't see how that whole thing turned out, so maybe we're talking about the same one.
Well, in any case, I'm using the version where he actually did the right thing and got fucked for it, except it's Fred Flintstone. Let's just.
I feel like Fred Flintstone would get framed by a Mr. Kazoo. Is that his name? Kazoo, the Great Kazoo. Yeah, that's it.
No one else can see Gazoo.
Yeah, that's why it's
No.
the perfect crime.
The
to
Great
frame Fred
Gazoo
for.
would just tell him to like start shooting people
Or are you
from
saying that the Great Gazoo was trying to bomb their Olympics?
Yeah. And then he makes Fred take the fall.
No, if Kazoo was involved, it'd be more of a Charles Whitman situation.
It's like, it's one of those alternate histories things where, like, there were certain people who, if they did not pass on their genes, it would, like, drastically improve his timeline. So, Fred can't accept the cost of...
You're gonna kill
Well,
families.
what Gazoo sees as progress. Yeah, those are people with families.
Is Kazoo gonna try to get Fred Flintstone to assassinate Hitler? Is that what you're on about?
Well, I was just being generally vague, but it's like, yeah, they trace back like some really horrendous crime or something to one genetic ancestor, and it's like if you just let
Oh,
this
I see.
happen, one of the worst atrocities of all human history will cease to have been. But Fred can't let it go.
Mitochondrial
He can't
Fred
see the forest
Flintstone.
for the trees.
It's a little girl there, Kazoo. You gotta kill
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what it
girl.
is.
I have a little
He
girl.
sees some kid running around, and then he also sees like a dodo or something, and has the same effect. It's like it shouldn't, but it does.
That's the
He's
one,
looking
Fred.
at it.
That's the one you have to kill in order to save the future.
I don't know if I can do this, Kazoo.
I can't do it, Barney.
Hey, Fred, what are you doing with that gun? That's a big gun.
It's Kazoo,
You look at
Bonnie.
them fucking eyes and you tell me you do it.
It's the Great
You
Kazoo,
fucking tell me
Bud.
that, Barney.
He's telling me to kill a little girl.
Well, gee, Fred. Hey, Fred, maybe we should take you to a
insane.
head doctor there.
That's pretty heavy.
That sounds like some intense stuff there, Fred.
There ain't no kazoo, Fred. I told you so many times. There ain't no kazoo.
And then he pulls the
Fred,
trigger.
you've been off your medicine an awful long time. Maybe you should try it again.
Maybe you'd like some of your medicine?
He shakes the medicine and it's like Fruity Pebbles.
need it.
Oh yeah, he goes to like Fred's been up for like 65 hours and he's all groggy, and then Barney gets him some coffee and Fred takes a sip of it and he realizes it tastes weird and he knows why, and he spits it out and throws it in his face. Oh, what the fuck, Fred?
He
You
drops.
tried to poison me, Barney. It's your medicine.
He smashes.
You gotta eat your medicine.
He smashes the mug on the ground and he sees like a millipede swirling around in the coffee that isn't there.
This totally should have
Calm
been
down,
another
calm down,
episode.
calm down. Calm down, I'm scared of you.
You're scaring me, Fred. And then Again, beats the dog shit out of him, breaks his orbital bone.
Damn it all. Oh, not James.
It didn't have to go that way, but
This character that we've grown so attached.
Yeah. Oh no, not James. Was that me? Am I dead?
Yeah.
happiest ending.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.